Hello everyone, welcome to bmodeler.com. In this video tutorial, we are going to discuss about the user asked question, which is how do we calculate the area of the tiles for it could be a kitchen or it could be a toilet and whatever the place that we wanted. So I have created two examples here. There are many ways that we can do it. One of the basic example that we can do it the traditional way is that calculate the area of the wall and we can now find out how many tiles we needed by the area of the tile by dividing the area of the tile. So that's a simple option that we have. So for that in Revit, I have two options here. One is the usual method that your wall have a 6-inch thickness and thickness will have a finish, interior and exterior finish. So what I did is in the interior side, I made a 1-inch thickness with the tile parameter, tile material parameter, which is assigned here. And you can see that the material is 4-inch material because the tile shape is like that. So we can go ahead and duplicate this material and asset, and what we can do is we can rename this as it's a 2 by or 2 feet by 1 feet tile, we can say, and we can go ahead and to the texture and we can create or duplicate the existing one 4-inch pattern that we can say that 2 into 1 feet, and we can change this as 0 degree, and this goes as 2, the other one goes as 1. Now if we see, go ahead and see, select OK and select make sure you selected the right one, and you can see that 2 feet by 1 and it goes the other direction. I like to have it the other way around, like this. Once it is done, the material is done, and we can go ahead and assign it like this. This is the way that this particular wall is defined. And the other side we have a wall. You can draw this wall, create similar CS shortcut, and you can draw this like this, and it comes as a single wall like this, and you will be able to see. And on the other side I have drawn a 4-inch wall, and over top of it we have drawn another wall which is 1-inch wall of the same tile material that we have assigned. And we can go to the edit type and change the material to the new material that we created and select OK, select OK. And if you see that it's creating option we have discussed in the earlier option, the earlier tutorial that we had discussed, we can create that. And once you created that, create similar of this one, same one, CS is a create similar option, and you can right click and do the create similar option as well. So what I'm doing, create similar CS, selecting this button is will be helpful. So you can see that new version have a multiple options. So using this option, you'll be able to select the entire room inside, and automatically the finished wall will be applied in that room. So that's how it's been created. Now I'll delete all these and I'll come back here. And the thing is that you can open this and you can see that the entire wall, 6-inch wall, you can see. But in a toilet we used to have tiles in a particular height. We will not have it until the full height of the wall. So to control this, we may have to do the parts option in Revit, which is available here. We'll discuss that as a separate tutorial in the next tutorial tomorrow. But in this tutorial, if you reduce, it will be changing the value. So that will be a drawback of this, and you may have to reduce that, minus that value in the area. That is a one thing that will happen when you do this method. But in the recent way method, you can have finish wall. The older ways also, the wall can be drawn separately along this, but the option is new. And what you can do is this finish wall height, we can reduce it using the this method, minus 2 feet, we can say, or the until the ceiling height, we can mention that the height automatically it applies. And even what you can do is you can tab and select this segment lines of this patterns, and you can move it You can make dimension and move it left side, right side, equal gaps. You can align it, and you can have your proper documentation in your Revit. And with that, if you see that there are two ways we have done, but ultimately what we have is that material, it's been scheduled, and we can have a material takeoff option schedule, which is created material for the wall material. We have taken the schedules like this. In this schedule we have option field. What are the field options we have? We'll added it. So we may not need the volume and other parameters. So to show you, we have added all these options. Also we have options for material name, because it's a material schedule, so we'll have a material name and the area as well. And the area of the normal, both of them are will be the same, and nothing much difference here. But for example only we have added like this. And you can zoom in and you can see that all the wall material will be listed here, but we have a best option to filter only the tile material, which is material based on the material name, which contains tile name in it. We'll be able to filter them out as separate, so that we are going to calculate only the tile calculations like this. So once it is done, we will be able to go ahead and go to the field and see there is an option for uh, add a calculator parameter, which is we can name it tile count. And we can go ahead common number, and the thing will be like material area, which is we have already, which is divided by the tile area, which is 2 by 1, which is 2 is the square feet. 2 square feet is the area of the tile. And we're going to calculate this, and we're going to see that how many tiles we needed per wall. And you can see that one wall is less value, because we reduced its height, so automatically it will get reduced also. So these are the numbers that we needed, number of tiles that we needed. We can even go ahead and uh, tile total tile. We can calculate the calculate number of tile that we needed at the end of this one. So these many tiles that we needed for all the walls together. So this is how we will be able to do it. This is a one-way method that we can do it. And as we discussed on the online session, live sessions, there are many other ways that we can do it. We can lay a tile family as all along the walls using Dynamo and other scripts, and you will be able to calculate the accurate tile that we need. We can do it, but this is a basic method. When we are doing the for a basic tender codes and everything, we can do this method will be much more faster, and we can do it approximately. And even if it is needed 10% of wastage and everything you have to calculate, you can calculate it in the same formula. You can do it. I hope this tutorial helped you. Do subscribe and share it with your learning friends. If you have any questions similar way, do comment it below, so that if you have a better way also, you could do comment it below, so that others also learn it. So the aim is that learn one thing every day. So we are making a series of tutorials about Revit and Revit tools and BIM tools available. So do follow me on LinkedIn, which the link is in the comment. You can see me on the LinkedIn as well. You can follow me what is happening around us. Thank you so much. With that, let's see you. Happy Diwali, and see you on the next tutorial. Bye bye.